What's up, guys? Well, before I have some work to do today and stuff, I've been sticking around to hear about the announcement of the new Doctor Who, and she is female. And I wanted to try to give us a little bit more time to make more of better video with some better reactions and stuff, but we're going to go with what we have here. I think, if I'm correct, we're about an hour in after the announcement and stuff, right? Now, I'm one of those people that's watched Doctor Who since I was probably about, since about 1980, thanks to PBS over here in the States. And one of the things that I'm just going to get out of the way and to clarify there is that I did not want a new Doctor Who to be female, not because of the Doctor Who, being a man all these years and things, is that it just doesn't make sense to me from the point of there's been some great female Time Lords before. Ramona, it's the big one. I personally would have liked to have seen, a new character come up and, be loved and adored or whatever for her own merits and things like that. But that has not happened. That is not here. Anybody who watches my videos, as it was clarified yesterday, do get a point that I'm against bad storytelling, right? So here's what we have. We're going to move forward with it, and I'm just really hoping that the writers on Doctor Who do not enter and actually put some quality into the storytelling since they decided to go forward with this. Now, with that said, here's the other thing that I knew was coming. This is a comic book channel, and after seeing what's been going on with Marvel, what happens is that you can't really talk about Marvel comics anymore, in my experience, because it ends up getting away from Marvel, gets away from what's going on in the comics, and you end up talking politics and identity politics and stuff, and it kind of a little bit and stuff, right? So I was watching Doctor Who since I was a kid, and Doctor Who starting out as a kid show and stuff. My experiences with Doctor Who over the years and stuff was basically the people that didn't like it, they didn't watch it, they didn't really talk about it, but I never knew anybody that actually hated it. I personally finally got to watch some Colin Baker's years and Sylvester McCoy years, and this last season with Capaldi and stuff like that. So I'll call out some bad episodes, and I'll say when it's bad, but I've never known anybody who actually hates Doctor Who or doesn't like Doctor Who. So as you can see, if the screenshot is working, right here is what I did not want to come into my experience with Doctor Who. Yeah, this is selfish. And there's people out there, they have the reasons for saying things like this and stuff, but every Doctor Who fan right now, and we get this. Now, this was, if I didn't have to go to work and had a few things to say here, I would have loved to have been able to see more reactions throughout the day and look at this and stuff, right? But my problem is I'm not really seeing anybody who is coming out against this yet. Let me see, let's go up here. As I go through here, I hope this is working. What do we think? The future is female. It's official. Okay, a lot of people happy. Well, good. But there's just a few things here where there are people antagonizing people already, assuming there's going to be like trolling and stuff. Let's see. History has been made. Cool. As I've been loading this and stuff, there's more coming in apparently. And I know there's a couple up here. Wow. Here we go. Male tears. The sheer volume of male tears, the temper tantrums taking place right now. This is the kind of thing that alienates people. This is what keeps people from giving it a chance. People just don't like this at them. If they heard that Doctor Who was a female and they needed time to take it in, or it really just didn't bother them, this isn't going to help. It's just this nastiness that comes from it. I've never seen this with Doctor Who. I've seen people upset about the storytelling, but there's really, I don't understand why people feel the need to do this. Now, I'm not saying they shouldn't be doing it. Um, Twitter, and we know what Twitter is, but I don't know. I don't know. This just helps to alienate things. Now, my experience with the Marvel comics that was going on and things like that, there's a lot of things that alienated fans of the show, the Doctor Who fans. Oh, excuse me, of Marvel comics and stuff back in the day and stuff. Celebrating it, and there's people acting like they're reacting, but I'm not seeing it here. Again, live footage of misogynists finding out fictional characters that changes bodies can be a woman. Now, I'm not stupid. There are going to be people who are misogynist about it, and there are going to be people who are upset about it and stuff, but they're all getting generalized here. You're already saying that if somebody does not like this Doctor Who, you're going to start calling them misogynists and stuff. That's pretty much what happens with, it seems like a lot of anything that's entertainment and media that's going on out there, is that if you don't like it, you start getting labeled. So we have a lot of opinion, but to balance that out, we haven't seen an episode of the 13th, well, the season 13 of Doctor Who here, to see if she does become a good doctor or not a good doctor. We're just an hour in. I'm sure things are going to come out, but this is just kind of like picking a fight. This is kind of like some kind of gloating. Thing is, look, here's a good, right here. This is showing up. This is a great example of somebody being rational about it. Listen, the Doctor is an ancient alien who can change face, age, weight, and height. Why can't he change sex? Okay, see, that's talking about Doctor Who. Okay, we have somebody running here. I hope the 13th Doctor gets to meet her wife Riversong just to get everyone really mad. You want to see people get angry. You want to see people. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't understand this mindset of really wanting people to be angry. I don't know, man. Okay, here, some little girl is going to see Jodie as 13 and be inspired. It's 2017. The Doctor's female. What a time to be alive. That is an authentic, authentic reaction of somebody that's happy about this. That I see absolutely nothing wrong with. So far, it seems like there's some rational things out there, people out there. And then you got crap like this. Why is the 13th Doctor not a black, trans, Muslim, overweight, gender fluid person with one leg? Big mistake. That's just ridiculous. Now, the thing about it is that people have a platform. People are going to say things, and this is what I did not want to come into Doctor Who, was just all this nastiness that comes in and things like that. I've seen it with Marvel Comics, and thus with it happening to Marvel Comics, got a little bit more into what Gamergate was, and we're hitting to where history keeps repeating itself, right? So I'm sure the backlash is going to come, the pendulum's going to come, and perhaps some of these people have seen it before, but to revel in the fact that people are upset and to ravel in the thing about male tears that I'm trying not to really bring up is that when you're saying you're drinking male tears, if you look up the Urban Dictionary and what it really means, male tears are not the tears that come from the eyes. It's a reference to sperm. So a lot of these people are making themselves look kind of ridiculous, And this is the kind of outrage right here I can understand. It's not realistic that a doctor is a woman. Yeah, God forbid, a show about an alien who can change his face is unrealistic, right? To me, this is the thing that needs to come out in the writing. If they're going to handle this, I really hope that they write it in a way that makes it work. It makes, and talk about it in a way without bringing in some kind of trends in politics and pandering to an audience. I'm all for good storytelling, and I think that's where I'm coming from. I really need to see this. But anyway, 695 new results, and when I did this, there was like 120 when I started setting up the show. So there's probably been more on here. But anyway, this may be something that I may do another podcast later tonight when I'm done with the work I have to do and stuff, and see where we're at, and see if we have the the backlash that they're predicting and provoking. Basically, just provoking right here. Protect the precious time lady from silly little misogynists and their entire fragile masculinity. That's just, I don't, you're just poking for a fight. Um, so far, what I'm seeing here, it's a little bit balanced. The people who are legitimately happy and the people who seem to, I don't know, they just want to fight. They're hoping that people are upset about this, and I just don't get that. But anyway, we'll move forward. I may do an update tonight, and we'll just see if we've had the big backlash. Actually, angry at Doctor Who being a female, or is it the people being, provoking a fight and arguments? And even if they are provoking the fights and arguments, people need to kind of keep themselves in check a little bit. Um, and not, sometimes when you get poked for a fight, you are looking for a fight yourself. You just need an excuse. So I'm not letting them off the hook, So, all right, guys. I just wanted to kind of put that out there, and then maybe tonight I'll do one and see where we're at with the Twitter reactions. Okay, later, guys.